YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've been here, but I'm back now. We are going to start off with a summer favorite. I haven't been here because summer just exploded. It got super busy. You can see I don't even have a hand of nails on right now. It just went really crazy. So I kind of put videos on the back burner, thought about them every day. But now here we are, and I have a really big lineup in my head of videos that I want to do. I have a discount code coming for you soon, so keep an eye out on the videos. There will be a discount code that you can order some nail art with. That's really exciting, so that's something new. But I'd really like to go through a favorites, empties slash, summer favorites haul. Some of these things, if you've watched my videos before, are the same. Because I am a creature of habit, we do use the same things over and over again. But some of them are new. So let's just start. I'm going to start with the stuff that I use every single day. Like there's lots in here that's, stuff like, I don't know how many empty of these that I have kicking around. I only saved a few. Same as my powder, my acrylic powder. That's the Sheer Intense Pink, which is usually what I use. That's this size. There's the little size, which I don't normally get, so I don't know where these are coming out of my drawers. I think maybe throughout the years I had saved them because sometimes they do come in handy. If you're buying a lot of glitter, sometimes you buy it loose and it comes in like a bag. And when it does, I use these like that's my mermaid glitter. So I suppose I've probably saved them for things like that. I don't think I'll save these. I'm a creature of saving, but I don't think I will save these ones, but that is likely what they were in my drawers for. So I have those. Again, that I generally buy it in this quantity. This is a 16 ounce. And what's really cool about them, because I'm all about the accessories, I love when stuff comes with an accessory. These have like a scoop in them. So what I do is I refill this size. This is what I use at my station every day. This is just what I prefer to work at it. This is what I buy it in, this or the one that's bigger. And then these are the ones that I buy every once in a while. I'll grab one. I think they're cute and sometimes they're useful, and I really like this size jar again. So that is what I'm doing with that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about that I use a lot of are wipes. Of course, we all use a lot of wipes, I'm sure. I'm using the Nouveau Nail. Yep, Nouveau Nail Professional. I get these from Can West. By the way, I get my acrylic from Maritime Beauty Cosmoprof. I can't get it from Can West anymore, which is really sad. I recently went on and put an order in my cart for Nails R Us, the Canadian, the one in Ontario. I haven't made my order yet. The shipping is a little expensive. I'm just kind of letting it hover there for a minute because I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that yet. But I have a bunch of packages of these. After a while, I just quit saving them. I found a new package in my empties, so yay for that because I'm running low. But I use these to wipe after. Okay, this gets complicated. I don't use these to wipe before product, before acrylic. I use these to wipe after. I use these to wipe before acrylic. I love these. I kind of came back to them. I've been away from them for a while. There's something in here. There is 475 in each package. I just open this up and set it in my little drawer here. So then it's open. You can just grab them out of there. I feel like it's convenient. But I hadn't used these since I educated for OPI. Like I hadn't used these for years. Clearly I still don't know how to use them there. But I really love the Light Elegance ones, but I hadn't made a Can West order in a little while, so I didn't have any Light Elegance. And I went ahead and got these, and I kind of fell in love with them again, so I don't quite know what I'll do with my next order. Right now, what I'm doing is going through and writing down everything I need to repurchase, all of those things that sometimes you forget about that you need to repurchase. And I have this book. It's just it's cute. It's just a dollar store book. And I write lists in it of what I need to get. So I know which buttercreams I'm out of, which is almost all of them right now. I've used them a ton. All of those things that I use. So that's what I'm really in the process of doing. Sticking with acrylic, I am almost out of this. There's only a very tiny bit left. This is the clear Young Nails powder. Clear is just all it's called. Speed Clear. I got the idea to order this, to try it, from Tabitha Scott. I don't know if you watch her. If you don't, you should. She's really super cool. She's got a lot of videos out there. And I use it for playing around. My intention was to switch entirely, but I have been using CND acrylic for 20 years almost, 18 years, 17 years, and I don't want to switch. I'm not in the mood to switch right now. I don't want to learn something new. But I do buy this for when I am doing practice hand nails, or I really love their clear, and I don't actually like CND's clear, so I mean, that's something. So maybe someday you'll see me switch entirely. I know I've talked about it before with you guys. Hair. Another thing that I have right now is apparently lip stuff. The Smashbox Audition. I love this, and I know this is not what you watch this channel for, but this is the best color. And they happen to be laying here because they're with kind of my favorite stuff that I use all the time. And the Melted Matte, the Too Faced Queen Bee Melted Matte. Love them, so they're here, so you see that. If you wear a mask, I want to know what you wear for a lip cover under your mask, or if you wear any at all. That would be cool. Let's start that down below. So another thing that I can't live without, favorites, will repurchase, have repurchased, I've got like 5 right now on my shelf, is Protein Bond. Young Nails Protein Bond. I thought I had one in the box, but I don't. So it is creating an unparalleled bond between the natural nail and enhancements. It is 7.5 milliliters. Can't say enough good about it. If you haven't used it, try it. If you're having problems with lifting, or if you're having problems with anything, that's a conversation for a whole other day. But use it. It's good. I love it. Next thing is drill bits. I go through a ton of drill bits. So this is the Young Nail safety bit. I'm onto these right now. I've been using them. I've got 3 or 4 in my circulation right now. I really love the Mean Green, but I just go through them too fast to spend that. The Mean Green are expensive. They're amazing. I really do love them. But for $20 less, I can get this guy, and he's pretty cool. I have one right here waiting to be cleaned. So that is what he looks like. He's a safety bit. Love that. Okay, let's talk about cuticle oil. This cuticle oil, you will need to buy like 2 a year. I do a lot of clients, and I'm going through about 2 a year. It's 60 milliliters, 2.02 fluid ounces. It smells like lavender and roses to me. No ingredients list right on your bottle, but I'm sure you can get a hold of that through Light Elegance if you need to. But I just love it. My clients love it. It is amazing. Note though, I still do buy the CND solar oil for my clients to purchase for retail. They love it. They love the packaging. They're used to it. If anybody wants this, I certainly bring it in for them. That is no problem. But I do tend to stick with the CND solar for my clients. Micro swabs. These guys. I go through a ton of these guys. I use them to stir. I use them to dot. I use them to nail art. I use them to everything. Love them. Love them. So I go through a ton of them. So that is an empty bottle of them. I usually buy 5 or 6 of those at a time because they're inexpensive. I get them through eBay, Amazon, wherever. It's been like a year since I bought them because really I did buy 5 or 6 of those last time. So Speaking of stirring though, I am using this a little bit. It is an Artistic Nail Design number 10 oval gel brush. I was hoping this would be a really good gel polish brush since I've really worn through this gel polish brush. Oh gosh, there's not even a name on it anymore. But it is Light Elegance, a Light Elegance gel polish brush. And I do love it. I am just going to order another one because I've tried, I don't know why, but I've tried a couple of different, like I've decided I wanted to try a couple of different ones. This is a number 9 gel oval brush. Same thing, Artistic. It's just not good for gel polish. I don't know quite what I'm doing wrong with them. But this one, they're so pretty too. This one at the end of it has like a spatula. And I'm loving that for stirring products. So I'm using that quite a bit. Maybe right now I can see a sparkle in my hair. Can't imagine how that would get there in here. I'm using this a lot. So if you're wondering what that's like, that's about the size of it. And it's quite useful because you can just wipe it off and off you go. Another thing that's a favorite, you guys have seen me with these for a while, probably since I started my channel, so it's nothing new. Acrylic brushes. The number 10, Light Elegance. I keep them. They're expensive. They're worth nothing to me now. These really can't be used. Maybe if I was messing around on my practice hand, maybe. If I was using a really, really, really highly pigmented acrylic powder, colored acrylic powder, I might go to one of these, but they're probably all quite yellowed. But I keep them because I love them and they are my tool of choice. There's a lot of them in here. It's probably time to weed through them. But that is what I use for an acrylic brush. I do want to try the Ugly Duckling. There is an Ugly Duckling acrylic brush. And Sarah from Sarah's Nail Secrets uses them. And she raves about them or had been raving about them. So I really think I will try those in the future. So maybe you'll see that in my next favorites video. The next thing I've got here is this collection. The Crave collection. From Artistic. I just got it, the Rave collection. It's okay, it's not as full coverage as I wanted it to be, but it may be yet, right? Sometimes those things take time. It takes them a little bit to come to their full, whatever. I don't even know why, but it seems to. Next thing is files. So don't you hate when you love something and they change it? This one is the Star Nail, not the Silk line, the Star Nail, DP3, 100-180, green in the center, you can see. If you order from Maritime Beauty, you know what I'm talking about. And they used to come like this. Individually wrapped, in the package of 50, but individually wrapped. They changed them. Now they come like this. They just come in a bag. They're not individually wrapped, which is not a big deal to me, it really isn't. But guys, I feel like you changed my file. I don't like it. I'm going with it. I don't like it. So anyway, files. Those are my files. Alcohol, 99%. This is the Star Nail brand. I either buy the Star Nail brand from Maritime Beauty, Cosmoprof, or I buy the Kim West. I have a gallon of acetone right now, so I won't be repurchasing that, even though I probably will mistakenly purchase it, because that's what I do. But alcohol, need to reorder. That needs to go on the list, the master list. Face masks, right now I have the Silk Bee Professional Ultra Safe Ear Loop face mask. There was 50 in here. I use one a day, essentially. Sometimes I use 2 a day. It all depends. I would probably buy boxes bigger than that if I could. But these kind of fit nicely in my little drawer that I keep everything in. Right now I'm using 3M ones that I got from my pharmacy, from my medicine shop pharmacy, which brings me to these, which I get at the medicine shop pharmacy. I Don't really know what I was thinking about, but I think I saved every box for the past 6 months. But these are what I'm getting, the size small, nitrile, 100 gloves. I just open them up and I dump them in a drawer that has nothing but gloves in it, so that I can just grab them out of there and go. I use a new pair for every client, sometimes 2 pairs. It depends on what's happening. I rip through them pretty quick. But because of that, I go through a lot of them. So I have a lot of empty boxes of those here. I don't know why I thought I needed to keep them all. From time to time, I do buy different brands. It just depends. Sometimes you can find them for a lesser price, or sometimes I order them. Even though these are less expensive, I'll order them from the distributor just because I'm making an order and I need them and it's all coming at once. No big deal. But that is what I typically use. So the next thing I use, you guys know if you've watched my videos before that I use shop towels, blue shop towels. So buying those babies in bulk, I get them at Canadian Tire. Great big roll. I cut them. I fold them over and cut them. Some people think that takes too much time. I think they're perfect. Tomato, tomato. But love these. They go right in my drawer. When I do gel polish, I usually will rip one and just use half. Depends. But when I'm wiping my acrylic brush, if you haven't tried these, if you're just using paper towel, I urge you to go out and spend the $2.39 on a small roll of these and just try them. They just take all of the liquid out of the brush. They are entirely lint-free. You can wipe your brush on that. You can do a set of long stilettos and on a muggy day and wipe your brush on that a lot, and it does not disintegrate. I'd like to know down below what you're using if you do acrylic, whether you're using a certain brand of paper towel. I know a lot of times people go for a certain brand. If you are, I'd love to know, because if there's something better out there, I am so willing to try it. This to me is just what I have found so far. Okay, next thing, Webbies. We've talked about these before. That is the same package. Coffee. That we talked about before. Okay, I've not used one since the last time we talked about them. There is nothing wrong with Webbies, I want to tell you that. But they're just not for me. I'm not using them for anything. Which brings me to my next thing. This guy. What's it say? Choose a positive thought. Well, I positively was going to use this for an armrest. It wipes, you can wipe it, you can clean it. It is a Lululemon yoga block. This, God love eBay, is what I'm using right now. Cute. But it's the perfect height. It's not terribly tall. This is taller. So I quit using it because it threw me off, but I really want to use it, and the whole idea was I was going to wrap it in these when I used it until they were gone, and then I'd figure something else out. But I still may use this yet. It's up in the air. I've kept it here. I love it. It's cute. Goes with everything. It's comfy. It's a little cushy, but not really. I can wipe it with Lysol wipes. And also wipe it with these wipes, which I'm out of right now, the SLTB wipes. I can't remember how much they are. They're fairly expensive. There's 160 in there. You can use it to wipe down tables and such. So I do need more of those. So that's where I'm at with that. I, again, would love to know what you're using for an armrest. After doing this for so long, I really find that it's exceedingly getting harder and harder on my wrists and hands. So I'd love to know what you're using. So the next and last thing that we're going to talk about today is my buttercreams. I love these. I am so happy they came out with these. So what I'm out of, really, if we were getting technical about it, I'm out of quite a few of these. I just need to go ahead and order, what is there, four of them out, 4 packages, 4 collections of them out right now. I just need to go ahead and reorder them. So what I have here is Ride the Rails, which is gray. Your Turn, which is my favorite color in the whole wide world. There's a hot minute left in there. You could do, probably all of these, you could do one accent nail if you really, yeah, you could do one accent nail out of that. Just one. This one is Pink Tutu. You get one accent nail out of that, baby. Fast Lane. Probably can't see that. But such an amazing deep, deep, deep burgundy color. Rosy Posy. I've gone through more than, oh gosh, I've gone through 3 or 4 of these. Love Rosy Posy. What is your favorite buttercream? Let me know down below. Oh, this one I could still do maybe some short nails with that one. Utter Perfection. It's a nude neutral, super pretty. Grade A, love this one. It's your perfect mint color. So that is that. I think that is everything. It really, again, has been a minute since I've done a favorites video or a video at all. I'm so sorry. Like I said, if you're looking for a nice discount code, I believe it's going to be 10% on some nail art. Keep an eye out for the next video. It's not big, but it's something. 10% is 10%. If you're not already subscribed, please do so and hit the bell. If you are subscribed, please check and make sure that the subscribe button is still hit. I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers the other day, and she popped up on my suggested videos, but when I went to watch it, I looked at the subscribe button and it wasn't clicked. YouTube had unsubscribed me from her channel, even though she was still in my suggested videos, but I would have missed her other videos because I had become unsubscribed. So just click that. If it isn't, please, it helps me out a great deal. The wider of an audience I can get, the more discount codes I can get for you, because the more collaborative videos I can make, the more people that contact me to do stuff for you to pass on to you. And that is the goal of my channel. That is what I want to be doing, is collaborations with people, with companies, and passing things on to you. That is what I am here for. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you would like to see. I would really like to do some hand painting really soon. The only thing is I'm really not good with coming up with ideas for stuff. I'm just not good at that. I have to take ideas from Pinterest or from the internet or from wherever. I have to take suggestions. I can do, I'd like to think, almost anything I set my mind to for nail art, but I can't think of it. I need your help to think of it. So whatever you can suggest for me to do for some hand-painted demo nail art, pop that suggestion down below and I would love to see what you come up with. Thanks for watching.